Nachte hiert en ben. Wow. Ja. Ah, wie? Wow. Ja. Clear the way!
Hush your racket, Auntie. You will just make the hippos excited.
Get out of my way! Move, now! There is too much nothing gets through! Cover my back! Shield me! We cannot fail our mission! We must not fail! Cover my back! Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Shem enenisu. Anekam.
Whoa. Whoa.
Niekczeru!
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ha, bem.
Move! Move! Whoa. Whoa. Ja. Je zie je tijd. Gegoeie. Whoa. Ja. Hey, you! Stop!
Hustlers, entrepreneurs, wanderers.
You are Bayek, yes? My master is anxious that you get this letter. It is urgent.
Your master? Do I know him?
His name is Otis. You haven't met. All is explained in the letter.
Will Siwa never know peace? I will go to the Sarajina camp to learn if there is any truth to this letter.
Whoa.
That old mute was skulking around again.
Isn't he from some rich family?
Maybe. Maybe that's why no one has chased him.
Esteemed Ibis, the Pharaoh remains compliant and is our puppet in all things. Act with caution in Siwa. The murder of the heroine was but the first. Two from amongst us here in Alexandria have also been killed. However, the situation is under control. Nadios is actively questioning the populace. Commend your efforts, Ibis. Long life.
No one lives in it.
Sounds worried.
Haamun, seti erdeni eni.
Heresia shed. Shedit?
Okay, cool.
Whoa.
Nathan check.
Halt!
Whoa.
Clear off now!
Whoa.
Let's have. William Hilton.
Damn, man. If I could pause Predator and then after 2 games and just switch back and forth between 2 of them. Right quick. Some people would be fucked up, but then you would satisfy your fucking curiosity or fucking at the time, but then you would miss out on the moments where you start thinking you don't want to change the game.
Yeah,
So, and then you get to the next part, oh yeah. Otto.
Whoa.
Can you imagine fucking meeting a big ass squid? Like it rises out of the fucking water. Giant, like I mean, just like on Lord of the Rings. But it talks. It's like no, it doesn't talk. But but it has the eyes on it look really, really intelligent and shit, and it does all this intelligent shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just looking at you. You can just see like it's thinking and shit. When the eyes start to look human, yeah, right. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you start to actually see, like a reflection, kind of, sort of like. It's not like reflection, but you know what I mean, of who you are, like, all that, how you came to be, how you think, just everything about man and all that, it just reminds you that other things have done the same thing. There's all the versions of, highly intelligent versions of everything. It's honorable, kind of, sort of. Damn it, I passed it.
Get out of the way!
Here.
Whoa. Yeah. Horse is that? Yeah.
Hoppy, Nick.
Whoa.
Don't get me started.
Well, please don't be doing no extra shit. I'm gonna have to put a arrow to you, bitch. Whoa. You know? Yeah. Be different if they just over there fucking around and shit like that. But it'd be different, but then you know you see some shit. They walk away and it'd be different when they do that shit and then one of them get carried away and tries to get in the house and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know he's fucking trying to, you know what I'm saying, mess with the motherfucker's daughter or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Whoa.
هرسية سشد شديد هاي الطيور الو Simba ow. What?
I don't have an owl, but I do have an eagle. Or a falcon. What's going on, bro? What you doing? What you doing over there? Okay, you just keep it a little bit quieter for me, please. Thank you. I appreciate you. Just like 2 decibels. That's all. Still, you know, yell or whatnot. But I would like it to be intelligible from. The right word. That his legs are oblivious myself. Those legs are oblivious. problem with using those. You still got to go back and remember all of that shit, and then whatever. All right, I'm kind of hungry. You know, I wasn't paying attention to this game because I was in a not in the market district, but I was somewhere, and I walked past a group of people in the courtyard of the library, and one of the little girls had more money than the other girl. No, she was obviously better off, but she was over there, and they were friends. One of them was no, that was a boy. He was dictating. I don't know whose kid he was, but they had him like dictating and instructing other children. They were not slaves, but they were poorer. So they were all sitting down in front of a board, and he was standing over top of them. He was right, and then the two girls were kind of playing, but fighting out there, fighting each other a little bit. But they were kind of wrestling and stuff instead of playing like girls in the back. And they were both of different classes. So I wonder who started that tussle, though. You know? Whoa.
Whoa. Nachte wird in Bett. Ja.
You know, I be forgetting that these. One thing I be forgetting that these games are really mature. When I start thinking about the games themselves, I mean, it's not when you tell somebody exactly what something is. You know what I'm saying?
Give me another portion of dates.
Have you had Macedonian dates? I tasted some from a merchant last time I was in Alexandria.
Have you had
Macedonian dates? Best I have ever had. I
The
tasted
mansion of dates? Okay. Okay.
Out of the way! Clear the way.
سمعة شعرت
تنحت عن بال.
Wait. To Harkuf in the same brewery. He's in the brewery. This is a big ass brewery. See, I don't know the origin of his name, but it's the same thing.
Game and Jew.
Damn sound. Does it sound part European or part real Roman? So, is there any type of take on Hercules? But it is an A, not an E. It's followed by an R, but then it might have a line over top of it, I think, if I remember correctly. Man, who the fuck was that? Oh, I remember another teacher coming to my school. Like, you kind of, I swear I didn't know all this shit already. And then, I remember actual, like, in this lifetime, straight up and down, remember a teacher coming to the school and him having all that shit and trying to teach us. Man, so dope, dog. Dope ass, dog. Nigga. That's what I want to say. Dope ass nigga, like, look, but trying to teach us, like, you know, I don't say manuscript, but like, all that shit. He gave it to us. We would do it, actually, we would do that shit all the time in elementary school. That's why there's ages that motherfuckers like make it to or not, because there's like a code or not really like that. Don't say codes. We play video games, right? We're all playing games with ourselves, so and others and shit. So I'm gonna say code, but that's what you get to certain ages and you certain realizations and shit like that, recognitions and shit, and then all the other shit, you know. You know, all the other tricks and shit and all the other shit don't work no more. You can, down, 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 down. You'll be a woman soon. You'll need a man. I don't know why I'm even singing that shit. I just like that song. They're fucking
Master Tahaka's wife is so kind. I cannot thank the gods enough for delivering her to us.
I have heard that about Lady Maharet.
It's true. She heard our business was suffering and bought a full cart of cloth for her new home.
But anyway, back to this game.
Are they moving to Letopolis?
Yes, that is where he works all the time. I only hope they don't forget those of us who still live here.
I seek the Master Brewer, Hakuf.
I have no time. Speak to one of my overseers if you must.
You misunderstand. I am a Magi. Apollodorus sent me.
Apollodorus, of course.
He sent me for the Scarab, the shadow that darkens Sais.
Shh, please. That is an evil name to speak aloud. Apollodorus knows the people are suffering. In my position, many confide in me. Trade is strangled, the soldiers run rampant, and the weight of Ptolemy's taxation crushes the breath from us. Come with me. Let us retire where we have a roof overhead. There are many terrible stories about the Scarab. I am sure Apollodorus told you. Tales of mutilation, disappearances, and folk buried in the desert and left to die. A horrendous fate. Trapped in the shimmering sand, your mind and body pounded by the remorseless sun, waiting for the final release into the Duat. But these are only stories. There are real villains in Sais. But the Scarab, if he exists, it is not safe to speak of him.
We investigate concerns of the people. Sais is no different than Siwa.
Ain't you know I share your concerns about... Yeah, I know you don't sound like this, but... Safutu, but I believe a creator false direction. This is the Scarab. Perhaps a mix of myth and rumor, but I think he exists. I don't know the accent that well. I think he controls some of the Pharaoh's soldiers. Through fear of greed, that is why I was tortured. When I discovered a rich payment to one of the captains, they nearly killed me. I would have died after they mutilated me if they had not thrown me onto the road where Haka found me and brought me home. But then it kind of get escapes it. Let's work on it. There we go. What do you got there? See all types of shapes. What is that? That is sweet. What is flowers in the sky above a owl? Looks like there's an owl, right? Like, well, owl eyes, kind of, sort of. But then it, like, also looks like a shrimp, or... But it also looks like a really big woman, like a fat woman, with long braids all the way down the sides of her head, all the way down the bottom. A round stomach, with a crown. She might have, well, I see her hair is blonde, it is brown, or it could be brown, like, or red instead. There's a halo there, smoke over it. UFO, doubles as a crown. Smaller eyes now. Wings from a butterfly, then wings from the side. Chicken wings being fried. Look, two other birds. I wonder if these two birds look different than the one below it. So, like, it's just... It could be the wings are just wider because of the string, but it could be that those wings actually represent a different type of bird. So, it doubles as a leaf. Are you intrigued? What did I say? Nothing. It looks like cursive almost, but it's right. It's a strong man, but it's a strong man with a long head. You know, I'll use the tip of this the farthest right arrow right there. Boom. Now we got a smaller pointer. Look, it's a fist right here, arm, the muscle, but it's drawn upside down because you're a kid. Well, no. There's the top of the muscle. There's the bottom of the muscle. There's the long green head. There's the other arm. You got a big stomach instead, or he's well fed. That can be whatever you want it to be, kid. I'm like, whatever, It's a teapot that's dripping. It's a strongman teapot. Okay, now we got eyes, and he's mad. He's a mad crab because his head is wide open. Pissed off because he's, I have spoken. He's dinner. Had a fucking grand feast and shit, you know. The old man knits the sheets. Rather happened, I mean. Alright, show me the right place. I bet I had unmuted that shit. See, I'd be doing that kind of shit, and then I would set it, and then it'd be like, on mute, like, fuck. Or cut off there or something, you know what I'm saying? It's dope, what the fuck. Well, it's like, it's not cut off, it's saved. Oh, so, and I'm like, I don't have it. You gotta pay me. No, I got it. What represents these fiery arrows, though. So they started a fire. This halo started a fire. And then there's a plus button, or like half of a, not a C colon, what is it? Recall line. It's one of those spacebar buttons or something like that. You know, the bracket. There's arrows on top of it. Check it out. It's a sickle. For the fickle. There's an exclamation there with a point. Something annoying. Roll a joint.
The last man
John
who
Voight.
asked questions about the scarab was near beaten
On the
to
hoist.
death. With his
No, not
tongue
understand he's
cut
big.
out.
He's on some Mission Impossible shit.
Who was he?
Old Goopa, father-in-law to the most powerful man in the region, Tahaka. That boy, Hawab, is his grandson.
Hey, you tired of winning? I'm looking for your grandfather. Do you know where he went?
No, he left on the road to Campiros. He should have been home by now.
I'll see if I can find him along the road.
Out of the way!
Your baby daddy don't got a car, so he went for a drive on Grand Theft Auto to clear his head.
What happened to the...
Halt!
What happened to the beggar?
The mute? Marcos and Tychon beat him for sneaking around the camp. Poor bastard collapsed.
Yo, is Guapo a pig? Did I not listen at all? That's Oguba.
This place is heavily guarded.
Where did... Gone?
It's not him, is it? It's not. Better be a person in here somewhere. This is obviously the guy. He's fucking injured too. Kept you waiting, huh?
Gupa, I will get you out. I think you will survive. I know the scarab took your tongue, but we can help each other. Akuf told me that you are investigating the scarab. Help me, and I can ensure he dies.
Carved something, or just broke off. It is a game.
Whoa. Yeah.
Back towards other civilizations.
Whoa.
You cannot stay in there! You're only making it more difficult on yourself!
I refuse! No more! They take too much!
What the fuck is going on?
My idiot brother has barricaded himself inside.
Who is it that you're speaking to? It's one of them, isn't it?
No, you fool! He fears Sefetu's men, but hiding his head in a bush solves nothing.
I am not an ostrich! Do I hear horses? Is it them? You better run!
Please, if it does not work, Sefetu's tax collectors will do something terrible.
I'm not sure I can convince him, but I will keep an eye out for these tax collectors. Perhaps I can persuade them to leave you
funny.
alone.
So what am I doing? You got rats and shit? What is he doing? Alright, well, how fast are these people coming to look for his ass? Because, you know, that's... Kill the tax collector, okay, but... Okay. A woman tells Black that her brother has locked himself in his house to hide from the abusive tax collectors who patrol the region. Bag agrees to help them out by looking for the tax collectors and dealing with them. These motherfuckers must automatically be some honorary up, just, well, at the time, I guess you would. You be enforcing that shit on people, so. What is tax? The first loan shark. Can you make it this long? Just hold my hands far apart. Look out. Kick her in the ass. So ignorant. That's ignorant. That's ignorant. That's ignorant. You people so ignorant. type of He said the hood deer.
Hey you! Stop!
Whoa. Back to the brewery, huh? Oh, how you got in this mess?
Is there any news about Jester?
Whoa. You there? Stop.
Hustlers, entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here, but let your feet carry you to fabled Letopolis. Letopolis is a dream-given form, a new home for you, built by your hands and labors. It is not without its dangers, but the promise of a glorious tomorrow awaits you. It is a shining lighthouse of hope, all alone in the desert night. Hustlers, entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here, but let your feet carry you to fabled Letopolis. Letopolis is a dream-given form, a new home for you, built by your hands and labors. It is not without its dangers, but the promise of a glorious tomorrow awaits you. It is a shining lighthouse of hope, all alone in the desert night.
Grandfather, are you all right? Is he hurt?
Banged up, bruised, and thirsty. The soldiers did not take kindly to him, but he will be all right. Where's your father, Kawab? You must speak of this.
Father is away, on his great work. Mother, grandfather is hurt. Soldiers mistook him for a beggar again.
Father, what have you done this time?
He was searching for the scarab. I hope he can help me. And in return, I can protect your family.
The scarab is nonsense. Everyone knows this.
He wants you to read them.
It looks like the scarab is summoning warriors to the city of Letopolis.
By the gods, that is where my husband is.
But the city swallowed by the desert.
It is Father's destiny to rebuild it. We're going to join him soon. Right, Mother?
Yes. My husband Tahaka has been slaving there for months. I'm sure he can help you. He knows everyone there.
If you go, tell him I can't wait to see him.
Of course I will, Coward.
Hyena, you've been quite silent of late. I hope you're not withdrawing into yourself. I'm sending some of your coveted silica to you that I discovered beneath the top of this. It's not much. The desert does not give up their treasures easily. I've also sent agents to get some Memphis and Yamo to attract desperate men to me. Do not worry. They're honey-tongued singers, not wild dogs like my firebrand Scarab. Just to figure out who you are. Story of the Scarab. Can I read it? Cleopatra's a dangerous motherfucker. That's a deadly woman right there. We're supposed to be protecting her. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, then again, it's honorable technically. This is what she feeding the desire to fucking just do all types of shit. It's like, oh, as long as she agree to be beheaded in the morning. Not to say, is she being funny? But then, because her fucking armed card, it's like, nigga, no, don't even stare at her too long. But he said it to me in particular because he knows how attractive I would be to her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I might, that's a dangerous woman because she might do that shit, and it might not even matter to her. Well, obviously it mattered to her, you know, because I'm married to Aya, but like niggas, that might make her vindictive. You know what I'm saying? She's like, now she want him that bad, so like that. She'll set them both up. You know what I'm saying, or some shit. Like the bitch with the braids on, baby. I just want some dick. Like sample and I come and fucking pull your head off, nigga. No, I be thinking about rappers, man. You know, rappers do that shit. Rappers be sampling shit and trying to. But then again, that would be the tactic. So, I shouldn't even entertain it or address it because, that's the type of shit nigga do to get some attention. And somebody else would be like pull the whole thing and then play it and then be like, and then however that would go. And then I would verbally abuse the fuck out of that motherfucker. I mean, yo. She believes she is true Pharaoh of Egypt. See, right there, I got that ego too and shit, right? I'll be like, right there, I'd be like, but why the fuck would I believe something like that? How many people came before me that have done more than me that would deserve those titles and shit for me to just assume that it's me because I can rise to those occasions because I feel like I can get there. Just because you get there don't mean you're supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not like that. What I mean is just as you, it's like, if you were going to the center of the earth and shit, and then you got to Agartha and shit, you made it there. Are you welcome just because you get there? Do you know for sure? Is the fear of that gonna keep you from going? You know? You know? Shit, I don't know. There might be a whole fucking, to win a golden, I don't know, a field trip thing behind it. Probably got field trips and fucking Greenfield Village and all that shit. You're like, but not for niggas like us and shit. I highly doubt that I'm anywhere near the level of understanding to be able to pull some shit. I mean, I probably could find it, but nigga, I start worrying about you and me, and then worrying about the worry that I have for you, and then me worrying about it, and then if you're the enemy and shit, and then be like, this motherfucker here, you're distracting me. That's it. Now, well, I mean, I could just, that would be like madness would ensue and shit at some point and shit. I would have to be like zen as fuck, and then you would do something to irritate the fuck out of me, and then Whether or not I shoot you or fucking try to get it the fuck together. Now I gotta worry about that too. But I'm thinking of all this ahead of time. I never even make it. I'm like, fuck. Not making it into the door, so I'm walking around and shit. I start noticing certain symbols. I'm like, that one looks like. No, I see wild dogs and fucking. There's another wild dog right there. That wild dog marking has markings on it that look like a wild dog. So, it is obviously pretty big. So, I think this is where we part ways. I mean, if I was the other guy, if I was Guest Dawn and shit, I would just hold you like this and fucking be walking with you. Or, you know, you gotta be a little smarter than that and shit like that. Guest Dawn's smart. So he's sitting back there with his ponytail and shit, biting the fucking apple with his boots kicked up with the mud on him, you know. But, you know, he ain't fucking with Belle, so he's like sitting on her shit because she's in there with you and shit. He's sitting out there, but he's waiting for y'all motherfuckers to figure everything out. It's like Uncharted and Tomb Raider and all that shit, but, you know, just sitting there fucking biting them. Watching y'all on the screen and shit. This motherfucker not dumb. Like, hell no. No. Like, well, my kind of heart, I ain't that fucking generous, so I ain't gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Me and him are cool though. Like, I know you. Like, I know you too, motherfucker. Wait, I followed you. It's you with a black shirt on and a red shirt and a black shirt and then a blue shirt. I don't know. No white. No. What color should go good? Should it be black and white, or red and blue? Or those are the simple versions. It was like, don't complicate it. Don't throw purple on that. And it's most like, is that black? Why? It's great. Still doing that shit, huh? It just goes well with certain skin tones. I'm like, oh, it's natural. Don't fucking them up. All right. Alright, so Cleopatra understands what a Magi's oldest duty is to serve a pharaoh, a true and just leader appointed by the gods themselves. She believes she is true pharaoh of Egypt, and in serving her, one serves the true Egypt. She intends to bring the Magi back into the royal fold. So, yeah, but then she's following like, oh, okay, well, whatever. You know, because I mean, at the end of the day, she gave you a choice. That's what she chose to do, so it's honorable. Somebody got to be here, right? Her badge represents the license to kill on behalf of the gods and goddesses of Egypt, political immunity, and a right to enforce the law above that of mortals. It symbolizes the battle against the order of ancients. Now, I wonder if the line was actually broken, you know, if these people just stepping in there and trying to fill the spots, but not actually supposed to be there in the first place. Or is that a ruse as well?
Where did you hear that?
Is that what?
Some of the guards.
Huh?
And what did they say?
Nothing.
That they passed a field of victims buried in the desert.
Who did it?
No one knows. Maybe the scarab.
The scarab. The scarab. Man, I wonder, do I have time to download Metal Gear Solid 5 or ground it right quick and start playing it? I do. Look. And I'm going to do Death Stranding as well. I'm still playing it. But that game is really small, so I can download that right. You know, I can download that and just play Ground Zeroes right quick, and then move into Ground Zeroes. And depending on how Ground Zero ends and where I'm at with it, you know what I'm saying, with the information that we stream, determines whether or not I start Death Stranding first. I mean, continue it first, or go right into Metal Gear Solid episode and then do a Death Stranding episode. The order of the next two streams of those two particular games, because I'm gonna do that. So, all right, because you know, Spider-Man experience is pretty much over. So, all right, we just do that now. Start that now. Let's start that. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Well, I bought this shit. I know I did. Oh no! Oh man, I gotta pay this fucking thing. Man, I gotta go fucking. Oh man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go. And then they got the little camera things and shit where you can. I don't know. It's just. I feel like that's dangerous as fuck too, when you're able to just take pictures of information and shit, and that just be what it is. Barcodes and all that. I mean, barcodes duplicate. I'm sure they worked something out with some kind of serial number or something they attached to the damn barcodes in order for you to not be able to use that more than once. You know, because it was getting you know, raped before when they first came out with that. Everything that new ones come out, people take advantage of it, and then afterwards, you know, exploit the. Clear a side up or extra. Just clear one. I'm paying fucking $20 for Ground Zeroes, nigga. That shit should be standard with motherfucking Metal Gear Solid 5 at this point. Come on now. You know, just fucking startup money. Where's Metal Gear Solid fucking, Dog, I don't want to have to do that very beginning of that right now. I want to just do play Ground Zeroes because... Wait a minute, my brother got this shit, don't he? 1 second. 1 moment. It might stop the stream really though. How long was I playing this for? Okay, you know what? Fuck all that. It's gonna take a minute. Oh man, that's whack. It's in my mind right now that you know when it first come on. Wait a minute. No. No, I should be... No, I can do this. Yeah, what's up? What you got? Oh, yeah, I seen that. I seen that. Check that out.